With the education sector in Nigeria continuously being neglected by the authorities at the expense of thousands of students, private sector interventions have been playing something of a search and rescue role. To expand a little more on this, we are now being joined by Dr. Chiemelie Onyeka Michael, a writer, filmmaker, brand ambassador, and business growth strategist, who is here to discuss a private sector program to extend scholarship to 50 lucky Nigerian students. It is the Dr. Mark Anthony Nze's scholarship scheme with Apsley Business School, London. Good morning, Dr. Onyeka, is that correct?
Very correct. Fine morning.
Good morning. Good to have you on the show.
My pleasure.
I know that you are a content creator, you are into motion pictures, etc. But then you're also interested in the education sector, and you are supporting, through the platform that we mentioned, giving us 50 scholarship to students. Tell us more about it. How will this be done? And, how will you be able to select the 50 students that will be the beneficiaries? And will there be consideration for either art, which is your area, or sciences, or a combination of the two?
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
The scheme was introduced by Dr. Mark Anthony Nze, who was recently the Associate Professor of Management Faculty then school. And he feels that service to humanity is the best work of life. So he felt, okay, let me give people my take home for a number of time so that they can, expand their knowledge and all of that. Now, the scheme is very simple. Everybody is involved across discipline. We have a page where everybody is subscribed to, and then there's a form they filled. And after that, then ongoing, we'll keep them abreast of the information. And the Apsley Business School is one of the top 100 schools in Europe. It's reputable, well accredited. Okay? And this is a small way this young man is trying to directly change and expand the life of young people. So he directly wants to give back to humanity.
All righty. When we look at the scholarships, it sounds like a fantastic thing and something that would be well resourced to Nigerian students, 50 of them. Can you tell us about the entry requirements? What specifically they're expected to receive from this scholarship, where it's supposed to take place, who it's open to, and who is eligible to apply for these scholarships?
Thank you very much. The scholarship is only eligible for postgraduate students. And if for that's alone, that's the criteria to join. Secondly, if you have the accredited, it offers the MN, BA, MSc, and all of that. So if you are interested in all of this, you subscribe.
Okay, there's a scholarship for you to, for a master's degree kind of a thing?
Yes.
So will the Apple Institute, Apple, is that what you call it?
Yes.
What's the
Apsley Business School?
Apsley Business School. Is that where the scholarship is taking them to, or
no?
It's essentially in Nigeria.
It's going to be in Nigeria, a distance learning. At the end of the day, those who pass exceptionally well will be in London for their graduation.
Oh, so it's for the
distance learning, yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then when it comes also, it's not going to be a total, because, of course, these things are very, very expensive. It is hugely discounted. Okay. I think for the doctoral and master's degree, it used to be about 5,730 USD to 1,300 USD, which is hugely subsidized to about $2,500 to 5,000 USD. So if you look at the margin, you know, yes, somebody is really taking it upon himself to help bring young persons and then open the frontiers of their mind as regards education.
Can we go over those numbers again? So traditionally, a student would be expected to pay around $5,000 before the discount comes in?
Yes.
And with the discount, they would be paying around
2,500.
So it's around a 50% discount.
Yes.
Oh.
It is good I say that, because, you know, when you say scholarship,
that's
what people will
expect, that you're taking, total, cost.
So we need to
them.
know this is what it is, and this is the quality of what you'll be getting and you'll be learning.
Okay.
You know, it's a big fish. So we also want people to know, yes, you take up this opportunity, you open yourself to more, a lot of things outside the frontiers of this nation, of this country.
Is this the first time that this sort of scholarship will be given, or have you been involved in this type before? Is it the first edition?
No, this is actually the first edition.
Oh, okay. Well, there are target areas. What, something must have inspired, this initiative. Are there, in which areas do you think that you will want candidates, to apply from? Sciences, technology, as I said earlier, arts and humanities.
Well, what is privy to my scope is that we have different disciplines, and since he also was given a portfolio on Faculty of Management, Business, I think more consideration will be on persons who are coming through commerce, business, and then also for arts, like people like me who want to use the craft for different reasons, they can come into. But I think the most important thing here is you are eligible to come into the scheme, you show interest, and we'll give you the platform. Of course, there's going to be scrutiny measures within our platform, and that includes you filling out the form, why you want the scholarship. All of these important questions are covered in this thing. And then when we look at it, we know this person is serious and this other person is not serious. With that, there's a separation process, and then we go with those who really need the scheme.
Is there a deadline associated to applications for applicants who want to apply? When would they have to send an application in by?
Of course, it started about last 2 weeks, so it's still ongoing. There's been no deadline yet. We filled out the form, and then if there's any information to that respect, we will also put it out there. But for now, we're asking young Nigerians, especially, it's at 50, it was more than 50, I think 100 young Nigerians to please subscribe to the scheme and give their life a better meaning.
So the scholarships or the discount is available to 100 students, not 50?
Yes, not 50.
Okay,
50.
we were told it was 50.
Oh, we thought it was
That's
50.
amazing.
Okay, so which platform, how do potential candidates apply? Where do they go? You have
All they need to go
portal?
is there's the website, africadailynews.net. There's a comprehensive information on what to do. After that, you hit on the link. The Telegram link is where a lot of them are domiciled, where they're staying. So with that, we give them information. And that also will include, we're looking at what some of the things they filled in the form. And is this person really serious? When you push out, just like C, push out, a lot of things are in there. But we know the select persons we need to be, to really enjoy this scheme. At the end of the day, there will be kind of a selection process, and we'll work with those who are really serious.
So will this be for the academic session starting in September, October? Or will it be the one starting from January 2023?
It should be the one starting in January. But the employment we're talking about is automatic. So I think this information also is privy to Dr. Mark Antonize, who is general charge of this information.
Tell us a bit about him, this Dr. Mark Anthony. I'm interested in the background of somebody who's trying to put in so much money for students, candidates, PhD candidates, master's degree candidates. I mean, it's an assistance, and I think this is important to have an idea of who this gentleman is. Okay,
Dr. Mark Anthony is a first-rate writer, a philanthropist. There's this burning desire to support humanity generally. So education, he has done it also in some other respect. I wouldn't be able to say now. But this is very specific. He wants to improve the life of young Nigerians specifically, and he's been doing this over time. There's this passionate plea, there's this passionate call inside to support persons, especially young people, looking at what is happening in the country. There's been no, there's a neglect of the education sector generally. So he's taking it upon himself.
Yes, exactly.
So this is somebody who just says, I want to do this. That is why at personal cost, this is his own take home. Let me give back at a number of times so that these young persons will enjoy something I probably didn't enjoy at my time. So that is
not based there, is he?
No, he's not based there. He's based in the United States.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. I mean, Steve had already touched on the area I was moving to next, because, when it comes to strikes, as we're still at strike, it's such a terrible situation for many students in this country. And while this scholarship obviously can't alleviate all of the problems in the education sector, I'm sure many people are welcoming the opportunity that this scholarship advises you. But I do want to ask you about the future. This is the inaugural year of this scholarship, and I'd imagine that this is something that you want to continue. but within the scope of the education scene in Nigeria, again, not to put words in your mouth, but I'd imagine that this is something that you not only want to continue, but to expand to benefit more students. Because if we take 100 students, for example, though they'd be very lucky to, be able to benefit from this scholarship, there's also scores of students who are first and foremost struggling to graduate in order to become postgraduates. So what do you think can be done to contribute to education building right here in Nigeria?
First and foremost, if we have more people like Dr. Michael Chiemelie, it should really treat that issue. More persons who are driven to support people, especially in education, then there's no problem. The problem here is we have less and less persons paying attention to the most important thing in this country. Then secondly, it should be a scheme that continues. It should be a scheme. I don't think it's going to be just stop here. They say when a journey is beautiful, you go again twice. If you've done it before and the result is very excellent, you want to do it again and again, looking at what the feedbacks you're getting from it. So yes, it should continue. I believe so.
All right. We want to thank you for your time, Chiemelie, Onyeka Michael. Let's hope, of course, that people will key in and take advantage of this initiative that you have, spoken so well about. So thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you, sir.